Today we're going to be putting in these shelves. This is tempered glass, so if it breaks, it will cube up and it won't cut you. And these are pretty thick, almost a quarter of an inch thick. As you can see, this tile job is abysmal. This is why I like doing things myself, because this is what the contractor did. And I was already 90 days overdue on getting the house built. I let it slide. Plus, this isn't the tile I wanted anyway. Eventually, I'll redo this entire shower and just put the thin granite in all the way around and just 3 big slabs basically and call it a day. But for now, wanted to put in some shelves because it sucks having a shower that's big enough to fit 4 people in, but having no shelves. Anyways, but use the laser level. And let's see, laser level, highly recommend them. It's a very good level. The only ones that I would recommend higher are the ones with the green laser, which had to be a contractor to buy those, but you can get them at Home Depot and Lowe's now, I believe. Don't quote me on that. But anyways, use the laser level, got the lines all the way up, went 3 tiles up. So basically these will fit a whole large bottle of pump bottle of shampoo on each shelf. And got the holes drilled. Always drill pilot holes first. Make sure you get the tile bits. These are the 2 tile bits I used. So the first one and then your 1/4 inch one to finish the hole. Now behind here, there's a waterproof sealant. Whenever you drill a hole, obviously you're going to penetrate that waterproof sealant and break that waterproof barrier. We're going to use PL Premium 8X. This does not expand when it dries. It's a dark gray color. The PL 3X Premium is also excellent, but I wouldn't use it in a shower simply because it does create air bubbles. You do have the potential for a gap of some sort. These are the anchors that come with it. We're going to put some PL 8X in that hole, put those in there, let it dry or let it cure, make sure it's watertight. And then we're going to put a little bit in each one of those holes before we put our screws in. And that way it'll be anchored completely. These are the anchors to the shelves. As you can see, they have 2 set screws on the bottom. So that will actually clamp onto the glass. Be careful when you're tightening these. You can crack the glass, snug them down just so you can't easily pull them out, but don't crank them down. All right, we've got our PL Premium 8X in each hole. So we're just going to shove these in here. All right. Obviously, they're not in all the way. These use a mechanical compression fit. So I'd recommend a rubber mallet, but this works pretty well. Just be careful not to hit your tile. I'm going to try to do this without hitting it. And then we're just going to grab a paper towel and wipe that off. They don't have to be perfectly flush, but you want them pretty darn flush. These ones could get tapped in a little bit more. So we're going to tap them in. You may have noticed a couple times there was a sharper sound. That's when it's actually hitting the tile. You want to avoid that if you can, like especially since it's metal. You could use a rubber mallet for this, but I don't know, metal just works better. Then we've let that cure a little bit. We're going to take some alcohol and a paper towel and just wipe off any residual soap scum that might be there. And yes, I'm aware that when you're wiping off things with alcohol, you should only wipe one way and once, but it's not that critical in this application. Some of the marker off and then alcohol will take it right off. You can basically feel it because any soap scum, it's going to start out kind of rough and then it's going to feel smooth. Done and done. Next step is to install this 3 soap dispenser from Simplehuman. I already have my pilot holes drilled. And if you notice, I don't think you can see it. So if you look there at the hole, I've got a larger pilot hole drilled to the tile itself, so the anchors won't go through it. A smaller pilot hole in the back, and I already pre-threaded these. And again, we're going to use PL Premium 8X to make sure that we get a good seal, watertight seal. These are the anchors we're going to use. And once again, we're just going to use alcohol and a rag. Make sure there's no soap left on this. And just for the detail freaks, after we cleaned it with alcohol, we're going to come back with another paper towel with alcohol on it. And we're just going to wipe it once, fold it, wipe it again. Now it is completely clean and ready for the adhesive. All right, we just peeled the back off the adhesive, pressed it in place for 30 seconds. We're going to put our PL Premium 8X in those holes and then screw the anchors in. All right, so we've got our PL Premium in there. for watertight seal. I'm gonna go ahead and put the screw in. Make sure with these you use a hand screwdriver and not a drill, because with a drill, you cannot see or feel how tight it's going in. And so therefore, you may over tighten it, or worst case, crack your tile. Two going in. If you notice, that PL Premium seals right around the head very nicely. There we go. We have a nice watertight seal. Just to be on the safe side, we're gonna let it sit overnight. Same with the anchors. These anchors sit overnight, let them cure, let that PL Premium cure, and then we'll put the shelves on tomorrow. Just put a line of that PL Premium on each one. And we'll just screw these in. And wipe off the residue. So now we've got all our brackets in, and we've got the glue wiped off. There's no real need to torque the screws way down. Snug them out. Your adhesive is going to also help hold that. And basically your screws are just acting as shear pins at that point. So I'm going to put the shelves in, snug the little set screws down, and be done. And there you go. I will tell you, if you're going to use PL Premium, you do want to get these shelves in before the adhesive sets in the metal brackets. That way, if you're just a little off, you can loosen the screws a little bit, adjust your bracket, slide the shelf in, call it a day, let the glue set up. Bottom one I put with the rack facing down so I can put a washcloth on it. Boom. And we got this Simplehuman system on. This nice T-bar. You're pulling towards yourself and not pushing, accidentally running up into it and putting soap in the shower. Got this cute little thing that your razor goes on here. Perfect. My logic is I put shampoo here. That's the first thing you're going to put on your body. Then you're going to put conditioner. And while your conditioner is working, you're going to put on your soap. Done and done. And there it is all set up. Again, abysmal tile work. I think I did better tile than that and better at grout job when I was learning how to do tile way back in the day in the military. In tech school when I was 19.